We were once the pride of the galaxy. For millions of years, the Reti lived in peace and prosperity. No war, no fear, no loss. We were a model for all other civilizations, from technology to society and culture. Every exported product bore the symbol of our people: a long, slender body, two tails, a tapered head, and two manipulative limbs on either side. That symbol stood not just for quality, it stood for pride. We believed if a product was respected, the people who created it would be respected as well. But we were wrong. Admiration turned into envy. And then war came, sudden and brutal. The coalition of John, Sile, and Togan species struck like wildfire across dry woods. Our homeworld was flattened down to the bedrock. 1,000,000 years of glorious history were wiped away in an instant. We were utterly helpless. No weapons, no defense, no preparation. Some could only stand and watch. Others turned away, unable to face it. And when the final gunfire faded, all that remained was nothing. We opened our eyes and saw there was nothing left. What once was the brilliance of Reti, our civilization, our heritage, our pride, was now just memory. The colonies were erased, the homeworld leveled, and the remnants of our kind scattered across the stars, with nowhere to call home. We, the few who survived, gathered the last usable ships and became a ragged refugee fleet. We wandered across the galaxy, bartering for scraps of food and fuel with the last pieces of a lost civilization. The Reti symbol, once a mark of quality, was scrubbed off every item. No one wanted to be associated. No one wanted to remember us. Allies who once called us friends turned their backs. No one dared shelter us, afraid of retaliation from the Alliance. We had not only lost our home, we lost our place in the community of species. No one believed. No one remembered. And then, after years of drifting, we arrived at a blue-green planet on the far edge of the galaxy. So distant it seemed the enemy forces would pay it no mind. The natives had many names for it, but they chose the simplest word for us to understand: Earth. And something strange happened. They accepted us. We had nothing left of value to offer, only memories and broken fragments, yet humanity let us stay. They asked for nothing. They judged nothing. They gave us a portion of their oceans and a handful of islands. They were clumsy, crude, young beings who had never ventured far beyond their own star. We had once looked down on them, but now we felt only gratitude. Could it be this was a place we might call home? At first, humans expected nothing from us. They simply let us be. No interference, no pressure. But we, the survivors, knew if we could not repay with wealth, we must repay with knowledge. So we began to teach them. The knowledge our Reti civilization had amassed over millions of years, from basic sciences to timeless ideas, was passed to humanity, and they received it with a strange eagerness. They had no long history, no technological tradition, but they had imagination and relentless determination. Concepts once too complex for them were simplified, adapted, and used in surprising ways. Human progress accelerated at a pace even we could not believe. In no time, from a backward species, they became a formidable force. But just as things seemed to turn for the better, the past found us again. The old Alliance, the ones who had destroyed us, sent envoys to Earth. Their message was clear: hand over the Reti, or share their fate. We had long anticipated this day. The one remaining functioning ship was left untouched, ready for yet another escape. With silent pain, we prepared to flee once more. But then humanity, once again, did something we could not comprehend. They refused. When the Alliance envoy insisted that they had more warships, humans simply responded, "Then you'd better keep them far away from Earth." No one had ever said no to the Alliance before. But humanity, young and strange, did. And in that moment we realized, perhaps this time, history would not repeat itself.